2022. Looks like we've got the green flaggers up. Our riders look ready and raring to go. 15 seconds, we'll switch to 5 any moment now. Here we go, heads are down, ribs are up, and the gates have dropped. Who's going to grab the whole shot here? Look like Ollie Coleman got a good jump out again on his 125. But no, that's Finley Evans, I think, the other GRT Impact KTM. No, it was Travis Steele's actually, the 221 machine, ahead of Tyler Scott. In third place. Finley Evans up in fifth, sorry. Looks like Ollie Coleman is the lead 125 rider in this one. Remember today, the points aren't scored separately for 125s and 250s. There's a separate 125 championship in 2022. Oh, a rider down there, just getting cross-rutted. He's getting up quickly. The 404, Dominic New. The far side of the circuit for the first time. Let's see who's going to emerge with the race lead. It's Travis Steele's hanging on to it, then the 221 machine. He's got Tyler Westcott hounding him though. You can see that red 202, that signifies him as the series leader, the series points leader. And he's coming in hot down the hill. Travis Steele's defends the inside line. It's going to be a drag race up and over the big step up. There they go. To the top end of the circuit, into the gravity cavity as we like to call it. Look at Ben Musto hanging off the back of his 125 up the hill. Coming by our commentary position for the first time then. Steele's leads, Westcott, Taylor, Evans. Harvey Cashwell up in the mix as well in the top 5. Oh, we got some riders down just in front of us. Up quickly. Small little pile up there. It looks like that was one of the Team Green riders. Meanwhile, over the front of the pack, Travis Steele defends and attacking Tyler Westcott. And Steele still leads the way. So we're getting our riders across the line for the first time. The timing screen just updating, but look at this, Tyler Westcott looking to make the move for the race lead. Travis Steele defends the inside line though. Tyler Westcott cuts down, that's a nice move from Tyler, he goes wide. No, the lines converge. Travis Steele hangs on for now. Big leap for Tyler Westcott. This is going to be a fierce battle, I can feel it now, you can see it now. This is going to heat up in the next few corners, because Tyler Westcott is on the move. But Travis Steele is a smart racer. He's been riding here at the British Championships since at least the small early 5 days. So he's got a smart head on his shoulders. And Ollie Coleman looking to make a move on Harvey Cashmore, I think that'd be for, I think, 4th place on track. The lead riders coming to the Gulf Race Fuels drop for the second time in this one. Tyler Westcott, look at him carry so much speed down this hill. He's looking to make an inside move. Can Travis Steele respond, retaliate? Is it an outright drag race up the hill, bar to bar? And Tyler Westcott into the race lead then.
Yeah, nice block pass there, Max. Come down, thought about that one down the inside, clean pass, powered up the hill.
Yeah, he set that one up, that pass up a lap ago. He kind of tested it out on lap 1 and made it stick on lap 2. But on screen at the moment, we just watched Ben Musto and James Barker, I think, 2 125 riders going bar to bar. But let's see where Travis Steele can respond then. He's dropped down to 2nd. But he's still right there on the rear wheel of Tyler Westcott. Same mistake for Westcott on the lap. Travis Steele jumps to the outside line. And it's wheel to wheel up, that big step up.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Jack Taylor's there in the background as well on the 22 on the Kawasaki. He's not far away.
That was smart riding by Travis Steele there. We could have absolutely T-boned Tyler Westcott and wiped him out there, but we chose to play it safe and be the bigger man and not do that. He lost a few bike positions in the manoeuvre, but that was smart riding Travis Steels to avoid that collision. So Tyler Westcott, a quite glimpse or two advantage over Travis Steels now. Two of the top contenders in this championship. Like you say, Roger, and there is Jack Taylor, the 22. Team Green Machine, he's being hunted down by Finlay Evans, Harvey Cashmore and Ollie Coleman, who we see on screen now. The 456, he's the lead 125 rider in this race. Oh, Tyler Westcott, that's our race leader, made a mistake there, Roger. So Tyler Westcott crashes out of the lead position, he drops to 1, 2, 3, he's lost 4 spots in that mistake there. She's got hung up on the wall, it's quite slick and wet, I think, going up that hill, and he's just made a mistake going into the banking.
Well, they did water the track there just before the start of the race, so it is quite slick out there, and that was, like you say, one small mistake. And that means that Travis Steels is away on his own now. He's got a hefty gap at the front.
Because he's got some fast riders ahead of him now. You've got Jack Taylor second, Finlay Evans third, Cashmore fourth, and then Tyler Westcott in fifth. So there goes our race leader launching over the big step up. Just moments after he claimed the race lead as well, so he's not going to be a happy bunny. And across the line again. Let's have a look at lap times once our lead riders have all completed this lap.
Yeah, Westcott's fifth, so he's picked himself up, but he's got 3-4 riders in close proximity in front of him, so I think Westcott can make his way back up there. Westcott's gone down, so he's got a clear track in front of him. Get out, put a couple of fast laps in, give himself a little bit of a gap, and he can settle down for the rest of the race and control it from the front.
Yeah, you can see Travis has got a nice clear track ahead of him. Tyler Westcott's in heavy traffic. Look at this, you've got Finlay Evans, Jack Taylor, Harvey Cashmore and Tyler Westcott all in the same corner, all wheels. Oh, look at that move. Did you see that, Roger? What a line that was.
Yeah, I told you, Westcott is going to get back up there. Whether he can get with Steels is a different matter, but he's already back up to fourth.
He just executed that corner to perfection to make that move around the outside of Harvey Cashmore. That was beautiful stuff. And they disappear off to the far side of the circuit. We do have a yellow flag back there. I don't believe that's one of our lead riders. I think someone's bike has expired around the back side of the circuit.
Yeah, Travis Steels is away at the top end of the circuit there on his own. The gap at the front, let's see what he's got. It's 4 seconds. So basically the line there as he drops down. And look at that, already up another place. So Westcott's moved up another place into third.
Yeah, so that Jack Taylor's dropped a, but he looks right at home on board that big 254 stroke.
So a real battle going on behind Tyler Westcott there. Wow, is there ever? Ollie Coleman, Ben Musto, Tyler Hooley going through there.
Yeah, Tyler Hooley and Ben Musto just joined that pack out of nowhere seemingly. 1, 2, 5, position, so that's probably the fiercest fight on track at the moment. This group from Evans back to Hooley 3, 4. Oh, Ollie Coleman at the inside of Jack Taylor there makes the move stick, I think. So Westcott certainly the man on the move. He's hunting down Finlay Evans, last rookie, Tyler Westcott, veteran of this class. He raced this series last year, gained some valuable experience. He raced this track last year. His likes of Jude Morris and Alfred Jones had some great rides. That experience into play this year and try and grab himself a British Championship. Currently sits third place after a mistake in this very part of the track just a handful of laps ago.
It's only a matter of time, you know, Max, before Westcott is going to make a move on Finlay Evans. He's lining him up as they go into the technical part there in the back of the circuit there. This is where Westcott is fast.
You can see him just railing those ruts, Roger. He is not scared. He's not nervous of tipping it over. Maybe Finlay Evans, he's a small bending it into the deepest ruts on track and just railing them. It's cool to watch.
Yeah, I think he's going to block past him down this hill just as he did before when he took the lead. So here we go, we're lining up now. You're going to see the second of those two in red. There he goes down the inside, block pass straight away. It's a second.
Picture perfect block pass that. If that was block pass in the dictionary, that would be right there next to it. So Tyler Westcott into second now. He's got his sights set on his champion Travis Steels. Let's see what Travis is made of. Can he cool, calm and collect, keep his composure, just focus on his own race? Is he going to start worrying about the flying Tyler Westcott? If Travis looks back, he's going to see that big red plate 202 machine with the red plate on it.
We're halfway through the race, so now it's going to get interesting.
Have a look at lap times, Roger. I'd have to guess Tyler probably on a flyer right now. Wow, Roger. What can he do this time? Wow, a 2:25. He just went 2 seconds quicker than his previous best time. 2 seconds quicker than Travis Steele's last time around. Travis Steele set his fastest lap of the race on the last lap, and Tyler was still 2 seconds quicker. So Tyler Westcott is on an absolute mission right now. The gap is 4.5 seconds, but I don't believe it's going to stay that way for very long. If Tyler Westcott is lapping 2 seconds a lap quicker than Travis Steels. And Travis Steels isn't a slouch, that's for sure. So let's just regroup a little bit, have a look at the rest of the top. From the Evans sits third, he's being hunted. Ashmore. Oh, sorry, that's not Harvard Cashwell, that's Jacob Randall actually in 6th place. Tyler Hawley 7th. Ben Musto's dropped down a few places now. So a mistake from Ben Musto at some point in the last couple of title fight as well. And that's an awkward place to get back on board. So there might be some stern words in the pits after that one. Meanwhile, back at the front, Travis Steels leads the way. And that's still a healthy lead over Tyler Westcott. Has Tyler Westcott maybe expended all of his energy getting back into second position? Let's take a look at lap times. 2 corners to go to complete yet another lap around the Foxhill circuit. See Travis Steels launch it up, big step up.
Well, Westcott's 2 seconds a lap quicker than Travis Steele's on the last lap, and the gap between them is 4.5 seconds, so he's got plenty of time. If he carries on at that rate, he's going to be with him in the other couple of laps.
But Roger, the fastest lap of the race last time around himself. He's dropped his lap time by 2 seconds. Where has he found that from? He's responded so well to that charge from Tyler Westcott. He's now set the fastest lap time of the race at 2:25.346. He was a second quicker, just under a second quicker than Tyler Westcott that time. Sure, Tyler Westcott. I saw him looking down at his bike there in the valley, Tyler Westcott. So he might have a slight issue maybe with a rear brake.
Well, we'll see on his lap times, but he doesn't look to be so aggressive,
no,
does he?
Doesn't.
You can see there on screen into the turns. You may well be right there because he's not so aggressive into the turns. He's not a brake slide or anything, so maybe it is a brake issue.
He seems to be sitting down quite a lot as well, so...
Maybe it's suspension. Or maybe, as you said, he's just used a lot of energy because he had to get back up really quickly.
He did.
But if he stays as he is in second place, then that's going to set up race 2 for an absolute cork between these two and others, I'm sure. But we check out the gap going through. It was 4.5 seconds. I reckon it's pretty much the same, if not more.
Yeah.
But our race leader doing everything right at the moment. Travis Steels keeping his lap times there. He's up the pace when he needed to.
Yeah, I'm so impressed with that last lap from Travis Steels, dropping his lap time by 2 seconds to match the pace of Tyler Westcott. So that shows a smart ride, doesn't it, Roger? A mature head on his shoulders. He doesn't need to run that lap time every single lap of the race, just when he needs to.
Well, I'll tell you what, in third place, Ollie Colmer is absolutely flying.
Yeah, that's one for the two-stroke fans.
Yeah, I think Colmer could well catch up to Westcott, If Westcott's got a problem, the speed Ollie Colmer's going, We'll check out his lap times when he goes through. But at the front, going round, just doing his thing. As soon as he hit the front there, he's just riding, keeping neat and tidy. Stone's not made any mistakes at all so far.
Yeah, so right for Travis. Still not the last lap yet. We're coming to the closing stages of the race, but they haven't been signalled the last lap quite yet. So Travis, a few more laps to keep it steady at the front of the pack. Yeah, Tyler Westcott, a 2:29 last time round, so he's dropped the pace by 3 or 4 seconds there. So
yeah, he's got a problem.
I would think. He's either expended all of his energy or he's got a slight bike issue.
And I'm sure that will fire Ollie Colmer up.
Yeah, Ollie Colmer, a second quicker than Tyler Westcott. So like you said, Roger, that 125 GRT Impact KTM will be closing in on the 202 of Tyler Westcott before this race is over. So that's an impressive ride for Ollie Colmer on the 125. Like I said, they're just wildcarding this race, the 125 riders. There's a separate championship going on for them. But he's just looking to keep his race mind sharp and his race against some of the older lads on the 250 bikes. See how he stacks up.
So the time's counting down now. 17 minutes gone out of the 20.
So potentially 2 laps to go, maybe 3.
I think Tyler Westcott has upped his pace again, you know, because he's gapped Colmer by some distance again now, and he looks more aggressive, Max.
Yeah, he does. You could see him charging into that corner there. It definitely doesn't seem like a brake issue, does it?
No, he seems far more hunched and aggressive with his riding style now, but is it too little too late?
I think it might be, Roger, with what we've seen from...
That's not a brake problem. The way he charged down the hill there, that's still not a brake problem.
This is certainly not a track where we want brake issues, is it?
Issue, no. So our race leader heading towards clicking off another lap. So it's going to be 3 laps to go because at the moment it's going to be... I don't think they're going to get the 2 lap to go board this time as they go through.
He's been racing the British Youth Motocross Championship for years, since his small every 5 days, and he took his first ever.
Westcott there in second, just coming through the valley. So Westcott riding on the 202, 7.2 seconds that gap.
But he was faster last time around, Roger, you were right. He'd pull in over a second, he made up on.
That's not 7 seconds that I can see at the moment, Max, I don't think.
Like I said, Roger, I think Tyler Westcott is now the man on the move. He's the fastest rider on track at the moment. Ollie Colmer's lost touch with the Elite 2 riders for sure. He's lonely in third. Matt Taylor lonely in fourth.
Well, look at that. I'll tell you what, visually, Tyler Westcott on the 202 is reeling in the 221 of Travis Steele's now. I think it's probably too much of an ask, but whatever the problem was for those couple of laps, it's gone away.
It's certainly
going to be
7
seconds, Max.
Yeah, it's going to be the longest couple of laps of Travis Steele's life, I think, these next couple of laps.
So Steels won't be aware that Tyler Westcott is reeling him in at the moment. He will be aware that he's being caught at a real rate of knots. Oh, look. Through the valley they come through. Look for the gap yourself. You can see there is our race leader, Steels. Yeah. Tyler Westcott coming through second. They're going to click off another lap.
Yeah, that's 7 seconds no longer, is it? Tyler Westcott is on a mission right now. He can sniff this win. He can smell the blood in the water.
1 lap to go. Board is going out now, I believe. There it goes.
So 1 lap to make magic happen for Tyler Westcott. Let's have a look at these lap times as they cross the line. Got 2 seconds quicker than Travis Steers with a 4-second gap.
It's going to be close, but I don't think
barring a mistake
can do that.
Yeah, barring a mistake from Travis Steers, he should have this. He's 2 seconds a lap quicker as Tyler Westcott, but the gap is 4 seconds. There looks like 1 back marker for Travis to deal with. Can he sustain this pressure? Because this pressure is piling up now from Tyler Westcott, who's hanging it all out on track now.
Yeah, Westcott's not leaving anything behind, is he? And also, Steele's got held up just a little bit there.
On that switchback, Travis was able to look Tyler directly in the eyes and see him charging, hunting him down. This is going to be a dramatic end to this race. So they disappear off to the far side of the track for the final time. We wait, there's Travis Steele who jumps into view. And there's Tyler Westcott, the race is on.
This is going to be close. I think Steels has got enough in the bag, but it is going to be close because we know Tyler Westcott is fast downhill. There he goes, he launches himself down there. Can he get the drive coming up? That's a big ask, he's got half a lap to go.
Travis seems to be playing it safe, using all the safe lines, being cautious in the corners, whereas Tyler Westcott is just throwing everything at this, just rolling these ruts as fast as he can, just sending it around these corners, these deep ruts.
Travis can't afford to make any mistake though, not at all, as he's into the last third of a lap. Through the valley they go. Tyler just 1 and 2 right in front of you.
A slight mistake possibly for Travis there. Look at this, wheels of wheel with 2 corners left to go. What a ride from Tyler Westcott, by the way. He was down in the dirt halfway through this one. Dropped back to 5th place, has fought furiously to get back to this position. We thought the race was over, 2 laps to go, and he's still there, right in the hunt, right in the mix, but 1 quarter to go, then Travis Steele is going to hang on to it. He crosses the line to take another well-earned race victory. But put your hands together for Tyler Westcott. What a ride from the 202 machine. That's why he's a top championship contender this season in the 250 class. And on the last lap, Roger, Tyler Westcott, a 2:24.8, by far the quickest lap of the race.
I'm looking forward to race 2. It's going to be a stormer.
So let's chuck it down to Bradley Wheeler, who should have our race winner and our fastest lap. The rider of our fastest lap, Tyler Westcott.
Travis Steele is your Moto 1 winner. Got the whole shot there. I think Ty got by you and then made a little mistake. And yeah, I mean, it looked like you put some really good solid laps together there. You ended up with a nice little cushion at the end.
Yeah, we got to a good start, got the whole shot, and then I led for a couple of laps, and then Ty made a good pass coming down one of the hills, and then he made a mistake the following lap, and then I managed to get past him, and then I put some good laps in. He caught me towards the end there, but was happy to still finish in front.
Yeah, win's a win, you're going to take it, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Good job, well done. Second place, Ty Westcott. Started second, sort of sat there for a lap or 2, made your way into the lead. Sort of binned it somewhere over the back, I'm guessing. Couldn't really see it from here, but yeah, dropped back to...
Managed to make a move, then just made a stupid little mistake, got too close to the bank and clipped it. And yeah, lost a few spots, but come back through good and caught him at the end, but got some good points, so on to the next race. Yeah, and as far as the overall's concerned, second's as good as a win. If you get a win in the next one, you'll still grab the overall, so... Yeah, definitely, a win would be good. Second's another one.
Good job, well done. Third place, Ollie Colmer.
Made a few passes, but yeah, it was an alright race in the end, not too bad.
Not too bad. Is there anywhere like specifically where you're sort of really noticing the lack of power?
Yeah, obviously up the hills and that is a bit of difference, but you can only just get on with it and carry more corner speed to get up them faster. So
yeah, fair play. Third place is a quality ride. Well done.